Hey guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Please, all the parents out there, you need to watch this video. I also need to share it with your friends and loved ones. They need to hear what I'm going to say because they are going to learn a whole lot from this video. So we are going to look at 5 love gifts every child deserves from their parents. 5 love gifts every child deserves from his or her parents. Before we continue, guys, I would like you to subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. Also like, comment, and share this video. You will be glad you did. So guys, let's ride on immediately. So we are going to look at these love gifts that every child deserves from their parents. And number one of such gift is the gift of your time. Yes, the gift of your time is one of the things that your children need from you as a parent. No matter how busy you are, always make out for your children. Give them undivided attention. Not even when you're around, you don't even have time for them. Not to talk of when you must have gone to work or gone to the markets or gone to anywhere, you are not there. So both when you're at home and when you're not at home are just the same. Because a lot of us are too occupied, even while we are at home. You don't even have time for your children. You don't have time to listen to what they have to say. You don't have time to listen to their conversation, even with other of their siblings. You don't even know what they're talking about. You don't even look at that direction. No, your children need undivided attention from you. When you're around, let them enjoy you that you're around. And when you're not there, they will know that you're not there. And for those of us that work, please, no matter how busy you are, I know that most times it may not really be easy for you to also make out time for them because of your work and the rest. But please make out time, no matter how tight your schedule is. Always try and make out time for your children. Have the time you sit down, play with them, gist with them, listen to what they have to say. It will help you a lot. It will develop your bond with your children. But when you are not always there, they can only talk within themselves. They won't be able to express themselves. And this can be dangerous because even when they are being molested, even when they are passing through one thing or the other, they won't have the ability to speak up because no one is there to listen to them. So please, as a parent, whether as a mother or as a father, make out time for your children and try to create bond with them so that they can trust you, they can be free to express themselves, they can be free to tell you anything. If something is wrong with them, they can be so comfortable to express themselves to you. I had a young girl, a teenager, said that the first time she had her menstruation, that it was her dad she told. She never told the mom. Reason was because there was not a kind of connection between him and the mom. That the mom is always this kind of, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. She's not always. So there's no close connection between her and the mother. But the father was always there for her. So the first time she saw her menstruation, we all know that this is something that all of us will always run to our mothers so that they can teach you one or two things about this particular stage. But this girl said that the first time she saw her menstruation, she ran to the father because he was the one that is always there for her. So she ran to the father. It was the father that taught her everything she needed to know. What if the father didn't know about all these things? What would have happened? Maybe the girl would have learned from other girls out there. And that could be dangerous as well because even if she learns that from them, she can also learn more, which may destroy her life. She may learn something negative as well from them because you've made them confide in their friends rather than you as a parent. So it could be very dangerous. That is why you need to make out time for them. Have a close relationship with them. Have a close connection with them so that they can easily express themselves to you. Even when something is wrong, they can easily tell you that this is what is happening. So please, no matter how busy you are as a parent, always make out time for your children. It's very, very important. Some of us have left our children at the mercy of housemates. Housemates is the one cooking for them, feeding them, bathing them, selecting clothes for them, wearing them clothes, doing their homework, doing virtually everything for the children. The mother and the father are not there. They are nowhere to be found. So please, make out time, no matter how busy you are, make out time for your children. After all, this hustle we are hustling is also for them. So if you lose them, who is going to enjoy this money that you're hustling for? So please make out time for them, no matter how busy your schedule may be. Make out time for them. So give them the gift of your time. Your time is very important to your children, and don't deprive them of this gift. So number 2 gift you need to give to your children as a parent is the gift of their individuality. Yes, give them the gift of their individuality. Every child that is born on this planet Earth is different from the other one. No child is the same with the other. The mistake that so many of us parents make is that we always compare our children. You compare the first daughter to the second daughter, or compare the second daughter to the first daughter, or son, or whatever. We make this mistake a lot as parents, and it's very, very wrong, extremely wrong. So avoid it at all costs. Don't begin to compare your children. All your children must not be the same. If one is always taking first, that does not mean that all of them will take first. Even if they are twin, they mustn't be in the same level intellectually. That's the truth. When I'm saying this, I'm saying it out of experience because I actually have twins. So I know their level of intelligence, that both of them are not the same. Yes, most of them are not the same. So don't, begin to compare this one to the other one. Your sister or your brother is doing far better than you. Why are you always behind? Why are you this way? No, do not compare them. Accept their individuality. Know that they are not the same. Even if they are twin, they are not the same. There are a lot of differences. In fact, both of them, their likes and dislikes are quite different. There are so many ways, as in so many areas in their life, that they are quite different from each other, that you begin to wonder, but they are twins. They're supposed to like the same thing. They're supposed to, be behaving the same way and all that, but that is entirely different. So even if they are twins, they can never be the same. So don't begin to compare your children, compare this one to this one. No, it's a very big error for you to do as a parent. And it's very, very dangerous. Comparing your children can actually, cause a lot of harm in a family. It brings about siblings rivalry. It brings about competition. It brings about envy. It brings about jealousy. It brings about hatred. In the family, you see that those children will begin to hate each other because this one is always doing better than me, and my mother or my father is always praising him and always criticizing me. So you find out that that child will start hating the other one. Envy, jealousy, hatred, and the rest. Fight here and there. So that's very, very dangerous. Don't even do that as a parent, because if you're doing that, you are sowing a very dangerous seed, which if it germinates, you won't be able to stand it. You won't be able to stand it. So please stop the comparison. Don't compare this one to this other one. They can never be the same. That's the truth. Your 2 children, your twin, they can never be the same. So don't compare them. There is no need to do that. All you just need to do is to encourage the one that is not meeting up. My twin, both of them, when they were in their nursery school, I could still remember that in their nursery 2, the second one that came out started reading in her nursery 2, while the senior one that came out first wasn't reading. That one was a kind of smarter than the first sister, as in the one that came out first. So I wasn't really bothered about those things. All I needed to do was to put in more effort or more attention towards her than the sister, because she needed more attention. So I dedicated more time on her, even more than the sister, because she needed to meet up with the sister, not for me to begin to criticize her and all that. So what I did was to give her more attention. That's number 1. I also enrolled her in a private lesson. So in her nursery 3, I think second term of her nursery 3, she started reading. And do you know the beautiful part of it? That today she actually reads more than the sister, though the sister is still very smart. So that is how it is. So you don't need to begin to compare them to each other. All you just need to do is to, do the necessary things just to push that one to come up a little, and not for you to begin to criticize them. Try and see how you can help that one that is not really doing well, instead of you criticizing him or her. So please, parents, do not compare your children. That's one of the gifts you can give to them. Do not compare them at all, because the outcome could be very dangerous. So number 3 love gifts you need to give to your children, or children deserve from their parents, is the gift of their time. Yes, this time around, the gift of your children's time. Do you know that your children actually need their time as well? Yes, they need their time. They are children, and let them be children. Don't try to remove that, child behavior from them. It won't help you, and it won't help them either. You see a lot of parents who do not allow their child to play. They can't even allow them for 5 minutes to play around as children they are. Go and carry your book. Go and do your homework. Go and do this. Every time the child is reading, every time the child is doing homework. I'm not saying that you shouldn't tell them, or you shouldn't encourage them to do their homework or to read. That is very good. But please, also make out time for them to play. That is why they are children. I look at children of nowadays. They don't even play. I can remember when we were growing up. We can play. In fact, what kind of play is it that we have never played? Sometimes we stay out. I can remember that then, when we traveled to the village, we used to play hide and seek, even very late in the night, like 7, 8, 9. We play hide and seek outside the house. As in, then when we were growing up. So the children of these days don't even play. They don't play at all. So please, allow them to be children. Don't take away that children behavior from them. Don't take away that enjoyment that they need to enjoy as children from them. Don't replace it with book every time. Give them their time. That's one of the gifts you need to give them as a parent. Please give them their time. Let them play as children and enjoy their childhood. Don't take away their childhood from them. They won't like it. They won't be happy with you. Let them experience the beautiful things in their childhood. Let them play. Don't take away their childhood, all because you want them to become a professor, or because you want them to become doctors, or because you want them to become lawyers and the rest of them. Playing for 30 minutes will not deprive them from becoming those things. Please do not take away their childhood from them. Allow them to play as children they are. So give them the gifts of their time. Let them have fun as children that they are. So number 4 love gifts you need to give your children is the gift of process. Yes, give your children the gift of process. Teach them that life is all about process. Life achievement is all about process. And tell them the things they should expect along the way. Tell them the things that can come up along the way in everything they need to achieve in life. Life is full of ups and downs, so that when they are down, they will not be surprised, or it will not be strange to them that it is possible to be down today and get up tomorrow. Teach them about the process of life achievement. To achieve something in life is not always easy. There is a lot of difficulties on the way. There's a lot of obstacles on the way. But if only you don't give up, you will definitely get to your destination. So teach them about this process. Teach them the process of life achievement, so that they will know things may not be rosy every time, or the road may not be smooth every time. Sometimes it may be rough, and yet they will still get to that destination if only they will continue pushing. So teach them about these things, so that they will know that life is not all about Indomie. I want to eat Indomie. It's not all about I want to eat rice. I want to eat fried rice. I want to eat this. I want to eat that. Teach them that life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes you may not really have access to all these things you want. So in case if it comes up, believe in yourself, believe that there will be a change tomorrow as well. Life is not always smooth. There is always a lot of obstacles. There is always a lot of, traffic. There's a lot of hindrances along the way. So when you teach them this, when they begin to see some things as they're moving on in life, they will understand what you have taught them, and it won't be strange to them anymore because they've already had the idea about how life works. So you can just give them some instances about what you have passed through, where you're coming from, and where you're able to get where you are. So just give them those, brief them how life is, that life is not full of roses. Life could be tough at times. So let them learn those things and know that, yes, things can actually get rough along the way. But if I continue pushing and pushing and pushing, I will get there. So teach them. Tell them about your story, because I believe that a lot of us always have where we are coming from. So tell them where you're coming from, how it was, and how it is today. It will help them a lot. The problem that we are having in most homes is that some parents feel that a child cannot fail. No, a child, I don't believe that my child will fail and all that. No. Sometimes they could just fail along the road. So all you just need to do is to encourage them at that point. I've seen a lot of children who has a kind of parents that pressurize them that they must achieve this, they must be the best, they must do this, that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't encourage your children to be the best. No, encourage them to be the best, but don't make it as if it's a do or die affair that if they don't get that particular thing, heaven will let loose or hell will let loose. Please, it will push those children into doing something negative just to get there. I've seen a lot of children who have engaged or involved themselves in exam malpractice, cheating, lying, doing all sorts of things because they want to please their parents, because their parents believe that they must achieve that and they must get it by all means. So they will try to do whatever that they can lay their hands on just to get that particular thing that their parents are expecting them to get. So just tell them that sometimes you may not really get what you want. So you may fail, but that does not make you a failure. It's only when you remain there that you become a failure. But once you fail and get up, continue moving, you definitely get to your destination. So let them know that you can actually fail in some things. You'll never be perfect in everything. So they will know that, yes, even if I fail in this area, I can as well push on. I can as well get to my destination. They will not need to do something negative in order for them to just get there by all means. So this has pushed a lot of children into doing some negative things, exam malpractice and the rest of them, just to please their parents, just to look good on their parents' eyes, just to, make their parents proud and all that. They can go to any extent just to achieve that. So please, do not push them into doing something negative just because you want them to be up there. No, teach them that life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes you may not really get that thing you're looking for, but continue pushing, you'll definitely get there. So number 5 gifts every child desires from their parents is the gift of hope. Yes, this is also related with the one I just finished talking about. The gifts of hope. Give them hope that tomorrow is better. Give them hope that no matter the circumstances right now or presently, there will be a better tomorrow. Yes, give your children the hope that no matter the circumstances presently, tomorrow will be better. No matter what you are facing today, it will never remain like that forever. Give them the hope that things can turn around for good, no matter how it is. No matter the situation, don't allow them to lose hope. Tell them that there is still hope for a better tomorrow. As a parent, you are just like a mirror that your children see through. So you don't need to get discouraged at any point in time and feel that all hope is lost. Still encourage them, still stand strong so that they will look at you as a parent and say, if my mother or if my father still believe that things can turn around, that means things can turn around. So it will give them that hope to continue pushing in life, that my mommy said things will never remain the same. My daddy said things will turn around for good. I've experienced this before, so it will definitely change. So you give them some instances as well, just to encourage them and tell them that all hope is not lost. So give them the gift of hope. Give them the gifts of hope that things will never remain the same. No matter how negative the circumstances may look, that it will never remain the same. There will always be a change. There will be a positive change at the end. There is possibility of change, no matter how the situation may look like. So when you're able to convince them and tell them that there is hope in everything you find yourself, there is always hope for a better tomorrow, they will understand this. They will see life the way they're supposed to see life and know that no matter what they face, there is always a better tomorrow. There is always a positive change. Life will be better and better no matter how the situation is currently. So guys, we are ending it for today. Please do remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. This video will help a lot of families. Please share it. They will appreciate it. So guys, thank you very much for your time. Like, comment, and share this video. Bye for now.